Out. Rust Belt, what's up, brother? Dude, I don't know how this. Can you guys hear me? I'm trying out a new microphone. Okay, what's up, man? Trying out a new microphone. I don't know how good it's gonna sound up at any time. Clear, good. I know I'm a little late. I was trying to rush out here and get everything. It's Monday. It's all right, man. Around. I was actually gonna try to. I was gonna just do this inside, and then decided to come out here, but I'm probably gonna move these inside. I'm gonna try to. Nature boy, woo! What's up, brother? Trying to set up like a little office or something in there. Decided to come out here and do this. It's like 60 degrees here or something. What's up? Sounds cutting in and out. What's up, brother? Sound cutting in and out. They have to switch up. What's up, man? Copy here. Bear with me for a second. Like I said, trying this out, and I've actually heard about fix it. Tell me if it gets any better. Hey, them. Tell me if it gets any better. If it doesn't get better, I'll switch back to my old mic until I figure this out. DK says sounds cutting in and out. It actually is designed for streaming. That's what it's supposed to be, like a podcast, microphone for streaming and everything else. So I just have to figure out how to use it. I just actually went and bought it. I was going to go buy one and then I found one used. So I went and bought it tonight before I started doing this, which is one of the reasons why I was running late. Can you hear me? It's all locked up. Sounds good there. Sounds better. That was a. There's some things you can do. It's like a silence something or another. It's a bunch of it's a bunch of stuff, man. I try to figure it out as I go along. It sound good? All right. Yeah, the and this it may have some I got the earbud in as you can see because I'm trying to I can hear it, but this is just how it sounds through the mic, not how it sounds to you. And I can adjust it to where it's not picking up as much sound, but then I got to get closer. Did it come with a CD? No, it's just a plug and play. It just goes plug straight into your computer and it reads it right away. I turn it down a little bit. It'll pick up like I can crank it up and it'll pick up like a lot more sound, but it also picks up a lot more echo. But the lower I turn it, I can get closer, and it's supposed to sound better. We'll find out. But I bought this so that way I could do it inside, and so that way whenever I do like any type of, when I'm like screen recording or whatever, I don't have to bring everything out here to do everything and then take it all back in. Shout out from South Georgia. Shout out from Ohio, brother. I should have been prepared. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right. I'm going to take that earbud out. See if, let me know if anything goes wrong with the sound at all, please. Yeah, it's rain. It's been raining like crazy. Rust Belt said, Lewis asked him if it was snowing, and Rust Belt's like close to me. So we have pretty much the same weather. And it has been raining here. And it's been like 50, 60 degrees for the past couple days. What part of Ohio am I from? Right now, I live south of Dayton. It's snowing like hell there. Yeah, it'll be snowing here before long, man. Eastern Kentucky. Turn to ice and turn to snow. You know, it'll, before long, I'm surprised. I'm glad we're having nice weather, though. Where are you from, Super Coop? Loveland. Dang, that is close. I'm actually from down that way originally, and I moved up here for work. Canton. Canton's north of me. Loveland, Ohio, huh? Douglas, Georgia is supposed to get close to 80 tomorrow. That's nice, man. I need to move somewhere like that, man. Wooster. Where's Wooster at? I've never heard of Wooster. 80 in Jacksonville. Next to the castle. All right then. Yeah, I've been to Loveland a couple times, but I've lived all over down in that area, man. I grew up in that area, not in the Loveland area, but close south eastern Ohio, southwestern Ohio, I should say. Yeah, southwestern. Robert said he has a buddy who lives in Dayton. I worked up in Dayton for a little while, and I don't really, I don't even know nobody up there. I don't think. I don't hardly know that many people down here or in this area where I'm at. I got a few friends, and I know some people, but I stay to myself, man, more than anything. You know what I mean? Jason said he likes a constant 60 with no wind. West of Akron, that's up north. No issue. Shout out from Wisconsin. What's up, Raising Gracie? Raising Gracie, I take it you got a channel. Is it a family channel? Jason asked if anyone ever messed with the new X Core gear wrench U joints. Anybody ever mess with those? Nature Boy had to shut down and reboot. His phone was the culprit. Yeah. My phone shuts out too. Unsociable. You know, I don't try to be unsociable, but I've found out, over my life that the less people you have around, the less stuff you have to deal with, man. Biloxi, Mississippi. Down there, isn't there where Forrest Gump was from? Formerly Boston. That was where for Goodwill Hunting was from, wasn't it? I'm just playing, man. It is less drama, bro. I mean, there's always something, man. I try to I do have some good friends, man. Some people that I trust and I feel like they're decent people. But, I don't like the whole big crowd thing. That's not me, man, at all. Corey said he's unsociable as well. Less drama is good, man. Hunter, shout out from Orlando, Florida. That's where Disney World is, ain't it? Nice and 75 degrees here, man. I think it is. It's right now 57 and rainy here. I don't even have my heater on. Now, that's one reason why I'm going to move this inside. Like I said, I was going to do it tonight. I was just going to do it inside, but I want to set up some stuff in the back. But another reason is because if I'm going to use this mic, if I turn that heater on, it would be unbearable. That's one thing about these mics is that they're going to pick up too much noise compared to my other mic up there. But to bring the other mic in the house and then to bring it back out here, bring the stand, I guess I could buy another stand or whatever, but this is supposedly supposed to sound pretty good for like podcasts and live streams. So we'll check it out. I got a pretty good deal on it. They sell on Amazon. This particular brand sells for like 170. And I was looking at some and I looked on the Facebook marketplace and somebody had one for sale for $60 and I was kind of a little leery. So I went and met him and he was a rapper, producer, or whatever. And he was like, he said he don't do audio, he does beats. So he was selling it. But so I got it for like a third of the price. And I mean, it's pretty much new. It looks good. I checked it out, but I was pretty leery at first. M12 heated jacket. Man, I was just saying that tonight. I keep forgetting to order that piece. I need to order that piece to get that M12 heated jacket going. But I tried it on, dude. It's not going to fit me. So what I'm going to probably do is I'm probably going to order the piece and then probably just sell it to somebody for a decent price. And then I may buy one. I don't know. They do seem pretty nice. I mean, the one that I got is a real tree, like camouflage, and I mean it's pretty nice. Definitely pretty nice. FedEx, somebody done ship me something. Picked up, all scheduled for delivery 12/11. I don't know what it is. I had to figure that out. You can set up on FedEx to where if somebody sends you a package or whatever, they'll send you text messages to let you know when it's coming. I had no idea that it was coming, so I'm gonna try to figure out what it is. Now, it's probably I'm gonna guess what it is, and I'm gonna guess it's a SK Tools banner because they sent me out like 20. I think I showed you before, like 20 catalogs, man, of SK Tools, and I was supposed to get a banner. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with 20 catalogs? And I wrote them like, do you want these back or what? And I guess they just resent the banner, maybe. Not many. I mean, it's not like I had my address posted or anything. I don't say his FedEx account is set up like that. It's nice, man. I mean, especially like in my area, like if I get an Amazon package or whatever, I always set it up to where they drop it off on my back porch, even though they do it like 20% of the time. Because you know how people are, man. They're gonna come in, they're gonna see a package and they're gonna grab it. So I always try to like if I find out like because I'm so close to my house that if I find out I have a package, I come put it in the house or the garage real quick if it's a blow up. I don't think it would be a blow up doll, man. It'd be funny though. Yeah, I would tell you. That'd be pretty funny. 35 in Southwest Missouri. He needs to order the jacket 2XL. I think I could probably get by with an XL. The one I got's a large. Uh, and I put it on and it's pretty tight. I can't like it's got like this much of a gap, so I might need a 2X. I may have to go with the 2X. I'll obviously go try it on. Now, my ex bought it before we split up, and she took, and I probably would have just been like, hey, here's your jacket, but she stole like everything that I had in the house, bro. Like everything. So I'm not, no, I'm keeping it, dude. That's payment. You should have, you know what I mean? Look into Nest cameras. You can watch live footage, talk through the camera. They have night vision, great quality. I'll check that out, bro. Samuel says if you get a code for your garage door opener, you can give it to Amazon. Plus a wise cam, no more missing packages. They can't. Yeah, they will do that. You can also in this area, I think this area, one of these areas around here, you can just have your packages delivered to the police department, and they'll hold them for you till you get off. So that's definitely like pretty nice. Now I have cameras set up around here to where if like they pick up motion, then I get a notification on my phone. I don't know if you guys ever use the Arlo cameras or whatever, dude, but they're definitely worth it. And there's an app and it'll record like 10 seconds or whatever. And I'll get a notification to say it picked up motion and I'll be able to check real quick. And me being so close to my house, I can get here to catch whoever it is pretty quick. I would feel bad. I would feel bad. I would feel bad if I caught somebody in here. You know what I mean? Like, I would hope not. I would hope I wouldn't have to deal with something like that, man, because like that would be like something that's like below the belt for me. You know what I mean? And people locally breaking into cars. There's a lot of people breaking the cars around here. The good thing about this house, it's in a neighborhood, and like I have neighbors on both sides of me, like literally like 15 feet on this side and 15 feet on this side. But the good thing about my one neighbors, I got the methed up neighbors over here, and then over here I got some older people that don't never, they're retired and they're older, and so they're hopefully they're pretty nosy. They keep an eye out. That's what somebody said something about nosy neighbors. I like nosy neighbors. You know what I mean? Because I don't do nothing out of the way, and I want if something were going on here, I want them paying attention. And people do break into cars around here, but like I said, the good thing about this house is it's on a major road, but it's up off the road, so I never noticed it before. I drove by it a bunch of times before I found this house for rent, and I never even noticed it. And a lot of people don't notice it. And like if I have ever have people come here, they have trouble finding it. So that's definitely a positive on my account, man. Hunter says he really appreciates the final review on the icons, man. Let me tell you, man. You know about the whole icon thing. I still do like the icon. I like the idea that Harbor Freight's doing. I like the icon tool brand and all this and that. But like, there's people that, want to act like, say certain things. Like earlier, there was a post on Instagram and it triggers me, to some extent because, I don't know, man. I'm really rooting for them, man. I want them to get it right. And I want them to, shut these people up. I really do. And and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And but it triggers me a little bit because you know I don't like the whole like let me tell you, I seen a post on Instagram, a Snap-on driver that I follow, He posted something about how he processed 15 payments and 11 payments didn't even go through. And those Snap-on drivers deal with stuff like that all the time. And it sucks for them because that's how they make their living. But on the same hand, man, they're selling these guys these expensive tools. And there comes a point to where you might not be able to make your payment one week. And they're expensive, man, and it's hard. And people's just trying to make a living. People's trying to take care of their families. And I feel like a lot of people probably get pressured into buying those expensive tools, even though they can't afford them. If you can afford them, great. More power to you. But if you can't afford them, going in debt like that to where you can't even make your tool truck payment, you're ducking and dodging him. You're running in the bathroom when he shows up. On Wednesday, Tuesday, whenever they come, and you're hiding. It it sucks, man. It sucks for everybody because Snap-on driver, they're trying to make money. Whatever tool truck driver, they're trying to make money, and the people that's buying the tools are just trying to make money, and it gets expensive. It gets expensive, man. Raising Gracie, bro. I tell you what, you talk about stuff like that, man. Like I've like that's my family. You know what I mean? And I feel you, man. And that's the thing. Like I don't I don't even talk to my family. Like, I talk to my mom a little bit and you know, my family will like, I've had a couple people OD in the past year and they'll message me and and if I'm a piece of crap, then I'm a piece of crap. But they were not good people, man. They were not good people. And though, they ask if I want to come to the funeral or whatever, I don't go, dude. I'm not going. Like, I don't go. If I'm a piece of crap, then I'm a piece of crap. But you feel, you feel like you want to help these people. You feel like you're giving them a chance or whatever. But most of the time, dude, it's just their last resort. They're just there because they ain't got nothing else going on, and they're gonna try to, get back until they can rip you off. And it's sad. It is sad, dude. Meadow said he was a little disappointed with Icon too. I tell you what, bro. Like I said, the Icon, the Icon sockets, they're decent, dude. I mean, they're all right. I mean, I didn't have no break or nothing, but they are soft. Is that a big deal? I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, I would expect them not to be, considering I have Craftsman China chrome sockets that I've beat up. Everybody's got some beater tools that, if like, oh, I'm not about to put my, $50 socket on this. I'm going to put this, $3 socket or this $2 socket or $1 socket, whatever. And I'm going to beat on it. And I've got Craftsman sockets that I've done that to, and they didn't do what those Icon sockets did. And the Icon flex head ratchets broke, but the Icon fixed head ratchets, I still they're pretty decent. And I mean they're $30, dude. I mean they're $30. You look at a Snap-on $130 ratchet. I mean they're $30, dude. I mean what can you really expect from them? Now, when it comes to the wrenches, dude, I mean, I like their wrenches, especially them ratcheting. I'm gonna do the video on the ratcheting wrenches soon, but those ratcheting wrenches, dude. I mean, what's AV called a sore dick deal? I mean, I feel like those are a sore dick deal, man. They're freaking. They're definitely nice, man. They're long as heck. The teeth on them. I'm gonna do the video. I don't want to like do the whole review right now, but they're definitely pretty nice, man. Yeah, bro. It's sad. I'm talking raising Gracie, but it's sad because you want to help. You want to help somebody. You want to because but it's on them, bro. Like they either they're going to or they're not going to. And like I said, a lot of times when they come for help or whatever, that's just because they don't have no one else to turn to, and they're just trying to get till they get on their next bender or whatever. So it's sad, dude. Uh, I ain't never been up to Canton, man. They got the football Hall of Fame up there. I do want to go. I do want to go up there. Never been up there. Yeah, Kevin. Like I said, dude, they are. There's no doubt. I mean, they are soft, dude. I mean, I really didn't. I didn't even do nothing crazy to them. Like I've done crazier things to tools, and they're just soft, dude. I mean, what are you gonna? I mean, what are you gonna do? They Harbor Freight. I like Harbor Freight. All in all, they do some things that I don't like, but all in all, I do like Harbor Freight. I like the idea of Harbor Freight. I like the way Harbor Freight is trying to add, high quality tools to the mix to try to, draw different people, to try to give people the option to spend a little bit more. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, if we start looking at the Icon tools, I mean, yeah, they are a lot more expensive than their, Pittsburgh tools or whatever, but they're really not that they're not that expensive. I mean, if we start comparing them to other, Taiwan made tools where we start looking at Tecton and everything else, yeah, they are a little bit more expensive. But speaking just strictly on Harbor Freight, they are more expensive than the Pittsburgh tools, and a lot of people, was up in arms about that or whatever. But you don't have to buy them, bro. They're not discontinuing the cheap tools. They're just adding some other tools. So I mean, I don't understand why people get upset about them wanting to add some sort of quality to their store. But when you start off with a store like Harbor Freight and you've built your whole store off of selling, I mean, we can be honest, I mean, junk for cheap prices, then that customer base you built up, oh, they're obviously going to be like, whoa, what is this? Why are they selling a $15 set of wrenches when I just bought this set for $1.50? You know what I mean? I'm exaggerating, but they are gonna, wonder what's going on. Are they about to abandon, but like I said, when I asked them that, they said they're not gonna like abandon their cheaper budget friendly tools as they call them or whatever. And, let's be honest, for most people, those cheap tools work just fine. There's nothing wrong with those tools for a lot of people. I mean, if you're in your garage and you're doing oil change on your car, or fixing your wife's whatever, just if you're in here doing stuff like that, or, hanging a bookshelf up in the house, around the house, there's, those tools will work just fine for you, man. You got a lifetime warranty on them. You're not in any hurry, so you break a 3/4 inch wrench, oh well, run up to Harbor Freight and get another wrench. So for most people, those tools work just fine, man. Mano said he used his 3/8 drop Icon on 3/8 impact wrench. Haven't had any issue with still hearing others having issues. Doesn't make me want to recommend them. Like I said, man, I mean, I didn't even really do much to them. I put them on a 1/4 inch impact driver a couple times. But I mean, you know, I just did with them what I would do with any other socket that I've used over my life, and they're soft. Like I said, is that a big deal? They still work. They're still fine. But the question that I have is, Is the inside going to round out because of how soft they are? Is the drive going to round out because of how soft they are? Which, I mean, they might. They might round out over time, but for most people, like I said, I mean, that's not going to make a difference, man. What's up, hipsters and hippies? He said, "What's up, my man? It's like everyone has been treading so lightly ever since the whole high school style YouTube drama in the tool community. I just finally watched all those videos a week ago. You know, I made the mistake. I unsubscribed from all of that stuff, and I probably, like I said before, I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but it is what it is. It's done. Now I went ahead and I unsubscribed from everything because I don't want to like it turn into a whole him coming back, me coming back, this person coming back, whatever. But I for some reason, dude, it showed up. This was like a video months ago of some other guy. I'm not even gonna mention his name because I'm not even gonna like get into it or whatever. But he was talking about me, dude, talking about how I wasn't anything and all this and all that. And I laughed about it, obviously. But I don't usually watch stuff like that. But I'm gonna go down to the comments because I want to see what people saying. But I was pleasantly surprised. For the most part, the people that I knew already that talk crap about me and that don't really like me, they was there. But there was some people that I'm cool with that I like, and they was there, and they didn't say anything negative either which way towards him or towards me. So that's all I can ask for. So I was pleasantly surprised to see that one. But as far as the whole YouTube tool drama goes or whatever, I really don't have anything else to say about anybody or anything. I'm a man, dude. I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect by far. I'm probably the least perfect person, but I don't pretend to be perfect either. And that was my whole issue. Nine drawer Yukon. No, I don't know, bro, but I seen it, and I mean, I might could check it out, man. Next time I go up there, I'll look at it. A lot of people, I'm sure, are curious about that because do you guys follow me on Instagram? My Redemption Garage. If you have an Instagram, follow me on there because I was at Lowe's the other day. I had to take off for a while, and I stopped at Lowe's, and I was in there and I did a few little short videos just looking at some toolboxes and everything. And they had a Craftsman toolbox. I don't remember how long it is. It's pretty long with a wooden top. And it was like for $650 or something. Seemed pretty nice. Bryce said he has some Pittsburgh deep sockets, the colored ones that he put on Milwaukee half-inch drive, still going after it. Bro, I've never seen a. I'll be honest with you. This is the thing. This is the difference. All right, so impact sockets, the reason they make impact sockets is because they're experiencing, high impact all the time. And they're experiencing high impact. Sorry about that. They're experiencing high impact. So they make that material a little softer to be able to handle, that material, to be able to handle those high impact moments that they handle. Now, a chrome socket, the reason I said don't use a chrome socket on an impact because they're so hard, you know? And so when those aren't hard, that's like I said, doesn't matter that they're soft. It may be something awesome that they're soft. I don't know. I mean, we have to see if they round out over time, but your impact sockets are softer. Your chrome sockets are harder. And that's why I said, like, but if these are supposed to be chrome sockets, that the traditional chrome sockets, then I'm going to expect them to be harder. And when they're not harder, I'm going to say these are soft, Does it, like I said, does it matter? Who knows, dude? We'll find out. But the chrome sockets, like, even the cheap Chinese Craftsman chrome sockets, I've put them on impacts. I've beat on them. done everything in the world to them, and I've never seen any chrome sockets deform like those chrome sockets do. We'll see. The excellent 250 nonsense. That were some of your best work, especially that one intro. You know, I still like to do stuff like that. I probably will. I have a few other things. He's talking about where I was making a little like spoof about uh these ultimate tool review channels or whatever. And you know, it's fun to me. I actually have some I want to do, and I'm gonna do them. You know, but this is the thing: is that some people don't like it. Some people don't want to see it. Some people's only here to see, you know, tool reviews. So what I'm gonna do if I do another video like that, which I am gonna do another video like that, but I'm gonna just do that video as a spoof and then not mix it in with anything. You know what I mean? Just so there's, I mean, there'll still be people complain. That's one thing I've learned, you know, doing this. One thing I've really learned is that no matter what you do, bro, you can't please everybody. I mean, and I've known that, you know, my whole life, but it's harder on here because, you know, like I had guys say, for instance, with my hands, you know, I had guys when I first started doing this channel, they was complaining that my hands was dirty. So I was like, all right. So, you know, and they was dirty all the time. I didn't care, you know, I work. But so I was like, all right, I'll start wearing gloves and I'll start cleaning my hands more, making sure they're, you know, presentable. So I started cleaning them and wearing gloves and stuff on videos. Like if I touch anything dirty, I'm wearing gloves and whatnot. And then I'll be doing a video with gloves on sometimes. And these guys will be down in the comments like, "What's got gloves on for?" You know, and then I'm like, dude, to keep my hands clean, you know? And then they'll be like, or they'll be like, your hands are clean. Yeah, they're clean. Okay. You know, like, but either which way, I'm screwed. So I just got to pick my poison, man. Hey, Jimmy, man, thanks for stopping by, brother. Gearhead, what's going on? What you drinking? Looks like Red Hot. It is Frank's Red Hot, man, from America. What's up, Christopher? Funny, they complain about it. They always complain about the content, dude. Like either, you know, it's always something, dude. There's always somebody complaining. I do my best, dude. I try to get better and I try to mix, you know, I try to take people's, you know, complaints into account even when they're, you know, ignorant people that just, you know, say stupid crap, but I still try to take it into account. I try to, you know, adjust and be better, but at, you know, at some point you're going to have to realize that you just got to do what you do, man. Howie Z said, dirty hands is how you tell the working man from the basement dwellers. Yeah, you know, to a sense, you're right. And like I said, you know, I never wore gloves in my life. I've never worn gloves, any type of gloves. I don't wear gloves. I mean, my hands are scarred up really bad over time. You know, your hands get beat up. And I do my videos and they be like, wash your hands, dude, wash your hands. Like, bro, I do wash my hands, but they're just dirty. So what I've been doing, this is what I do every day. I wear gloves. I constantly change gloves and I wear gloves all day, every day. And if I, you know, out here and I touch something dirty and I don't have gloves on, I just wash my hands. And you know, you can keep your hands semi clean, and my hands are semi clean. I mean, I still do have a little bit of dirt on them, but they are semi clean. It just takes a lot of work. His hands are tattooed with years of grease. You know, hey, I tell you, honestly, but if you guys go watch some of my earlier videos, my hands were, I mean, my hands were, and my ex even said something to me because you know, she never did like my YouTube. She still don't like my YouTube stuff because I actually seen her, you know, I haven't talked to this girl in since February. Well, you know, we talked on the phone a little bit, but I haven't talked to her for months and months and months and months. And you know, and I actually called her on a YouTube video, dogging me, you know, joining in on the fun. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing here? Like, you know, it's over. You know what I mean? Like, why are you still like looking? Because she's wanting me to fail. You know, she's wanting me to fail. But that's enough on that, dude. But yeah, but the whole point of that was She even said something about me starting to wear gloves because of the comments on there. Like I said, the only channels he watches now is mine, Backwoods Mechanic, and Rust Belt. I watch a. I don't have as much time as I would like to watch YouTube channels, and I miss out on a lot. I miss out on a lot because I like to like get more involved, but by the time I, trying to fit everything in, trying to make these videos, trying to do everything, do this and do that, I don't have much time, man. Not at all, dude. Jimmy said he wishes he wore gloves. It would have kept his textbooks and homework clean. He's going to junior college and working as a mechanic. Bro, I mean, the black gloves from Harbor Freight, they work good, man. Every once in a while you do get a box that are not as good as the other boxes, but they work pretty good. Like you can beat them up pretty good and they'll last. Now the thing is, this is what I learned, because at first I tried to, okay, I'm gonna buy these gloves, I'll wear them, I'll take them off, and then I'll put them back on, if they're cool or whatever. But I started learning like that your hands still get dirty, not as dirty, but they still do get dirty. So I just started just if I take the gloves off to go to the bathroom to do anything, I throw them away, put a new pair on. It costs more money, but your hands stay pretty clean, man, if you stay on top of them. But my ex, like, she used to complain about me touching stuff around the house and everything too, and I get it. My hands were dirty, man. Richard, he's back. What we've been talking about. We were talking about gloves for a while, and my ex. Telling you, wash them after you pee. Yeah, she found someone with clean hands and saw the error in her ways. She sure did, bro. You'll have that on them big jobs, right? Keep the X story. I know. As I say, I get off on a tangent sometimes, but the reason I brought her up, like I said, was because I caught her in comments on somebody else's video that was talking about me, you know, joining in on the fun. I mean, this was like weeks ago. Like, bro, we've been split up for almost a year now. Like, why are you still? And like I said, she's just hoping I fail. There's a lot of people that hope I fail, and it's always been like that. But you'll have that. Challenger gloves. I've never used those. They work good. What's my favorite auto part? What is your guys' favorite auto parts store? Matter of fact, tell me what your favorite auto parts store is. I'll be right back. Coming right back, guys. Gotta grab this. Auto parts store. Let's see who they like. Rock Auto. What the hell? Am I not on there? Am I not on there? No, I'm hearing my voice. I'm not seeing any playback. Maybe it's just lagging behind. Oh my God. Google crashed. Let's see if it comes back on. Something happened with the video. Well, let's see here. Do I have to start it over or what? I still have internet connection. My computer shut down. Well, I don't know, guys. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead. All right. I may have to cut this off and come back on because